Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel and happy Halloween for those of you who are watching this on Halloween. As you can see, this is a kind of stitched up ragdoll teddy bear kind of look. I don't really know what to call it, but I hope you enjoy the tutorial. So this is the mask that I got from Wilko to repurpose. It was only about £3 and as you can see I've cut bits out of it, including the eye, a few tufts and the teeth. I'm just liquid latexing down the eye onto this patch. I didn't have any, it's a button by the way, not an eye, but it's being repurposed as an eye. I didn't have any skin adhesive or glue handy, so I kind of just layered on liquid latex as I do for most things. You can see where I've got the teeth set out just to make sure that I have them in place on this bit that's kind of shaped like a mouth, and I'm going to cut it in half so I'm still able to use my mouth rather than just have my mouth covered up. Now, using the liquid latex, I'm individually sticking down the teeth in some form of something like what I just had laid out. I know it didn't turn out perfect, but then it's a rabid ragdoll type thing, so why would it be perfect? I did hair dry this just to make sure that it's set because they aren't stuck down wonderfully. So just be careful when you do this and make sure you've used something that really sticks down whatever you're sticking down onto this fur, because it really does like to move. So here I'm creating the stitch marks that you can see at the beginning that kind of stitch into my face. I've taken some quite thick thread and just about 2 or 3 inches of it, I've tied a knot on one end and threaded it through kind of like quite close to the edge of the fabric I'm using, the like teddy bear fabric from the mask, and I'm just keeping them about 1 centimetre apart from each other. They are quite long, but they're long so that I can still thread it through, and I will be cutting them down to size afterwards. I did this for this whole patch where the button is, and both the top part of the mouth, keeping in like the nose into consideration, and the bottom part of the mouth as well. I'm now liquid latexing down the top half of the mouth type thing onto my face. I know it looks like a moustache, and now the bottom as well. Just keep in mind that you've got those bits of thread sticking out that you don't want to get stuck down, as they will be being stuck down onto your skin. So I've just liquid latex both sides and I'm just lining it up and pushing it upwards so that it's as close to covering my mouth as possible. I'm now putting Vaseline down on my eyebrow and around my hairline and also on my lashes, as I would actually like to keep them and liquid latex does mess up hair. And I've just liquid latex down the edges of this to kind of hold it into place on my eye, again keeping in mind that there's threads that I do not want to stick down because I'm going to be like lining them up to my face. I also thought that this patch would make it just, I don't know, a bit better. I didn't actually thread this bit down because I thought it would just look a bit too much. Now you could keep the look like this, but I decided to thread it down. I'm cutting them all down to an appropriate length to make sure that they look like they've been threaded and don't just hang down. And I did this for every single piece of thread on my face, even bits that I couldn't put down, like the bits near my nose. Now with some liquid latex on a very small brush, I'm basically liquid latexing down the edges of like the ends of the thread. It doesn't matter if you get a big blob of liquid latex down because liquid latex is like PVA glue. It kind of dries see-through or a more skin kind of colour, and I will be covering it up with some eyeshadow very soon once it's dry. So you just have to make sure that you've covered the top of the thread as well as the bottom so that it has kind of something to like stick down to. And I did this for every single part that I could, all the way around my face. Just stuck it down, and it's really easy to do and it doesn't take long at all. I actually found this really quite easy to do. I'm going to be repurposing new masks in the future, like next Halloween for definite, because as fun as masks are, I think it's nice to kind of do something a bit more creative with them and kind of keep parts of your face in as well. So here I'm just painting the bits of my mouth that you can see black to try and like hide them, because you don't want to see my lips coming through from the big teeth, if that makes sense. Obviously I couldn't do much with my actual teeth, so when I smile and open my mouth you can see my teeth through. This is just to kind of like make it blend in. I'm now going around on all of those bits of liquid latex with the same small brush and some red and black eyeshadow. This is to make it look like it's actually being put into my skin to provide like a bruising effect. I was going to use fake blood, but the mask already had some on it, as you can see on the teeth and the button, so I didn't want to make it too bloody like a lot of the Halloween videos I've made already. I decided not to put any blood on this whatsoever. I did this bruising effect on every single piece that I liquid latex down, and then went round with a bigger shading brush all the way around every single piece with the same sort of colour, black and red, to try and like make it look bruised as well. This also adds a bit more definition to the look rather than it just being stuck onto my face. So I went all the way around every single piece that I'd stuck down. And you don't have to be neat with this either. And there you have the completed look. As you can see, I did put makeup on my other eye, and I can use my mouth fully functioning. Sure, I might need a straw to sip my drink out of, but that is not a problem. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and have a very happy Halloween, and I'll see you soon. Bye everyone!